official, and the Prinzessin dürfen
Okay, doable. Things seem to be working for now. Whatever, we have some random stuff. Let me go into the settings and see what's up with graphics options and things. Sound effects we want on high. I think this should be alright. Let me know if this works. Probably going to survive 5 minutes before I'll run away. Why? As in, is it this bad?
I created.
Because, like, it could be that Genshin is the worst idea ever. But, let's see. Huh. Imagine an open world plus grind plus mashing keyboard. I mean, like, there's all sorts of games that exist, and sort of what I'm a fan of is sort of I can play all sorts of games, good and bad. Oh, do I have to complete this before I can get to the new zone? Yeah, this might be it. Might need to do some random things. Hey yo! So yeah, as I was trying to say, I always get sidetracked by things. I want to get to the new region. I just want to go see for myself how it looks, how it works. I didn't see any of the trailers or any of the gameplay, or didn't watch any of the streamers and stuff like that. So I'm going in basically blind. The only things I know is that it's about water. The region has something to do with like the law or the court. That there are some sort of swimming mechanics and stuff like that. But sort of this is, you could say, an exception rather than the rule. Just want to go explore the region, and I won't necessarily play Genshin as one of the main games on the stream, because sort of I've spent a bunch of time in it, and yeah, the music is wonderful, and certain elements of the game are great.
Wait, you're
but
the blonde traveler who's on a journey to all corners of Teyvat, right?
Sort of. It's what's it called? Yeah, so I like some parts of the game, but not others, and I've experienced basically everything I wanted. I got everything I wanted from the game, and so I'm okay with not coming back to him. Hi Vinaran, how's it going?
It's from another Outlander. He was a crafty fellow, let me tell you. took advantage of a loophole in our mailing system by opting for guaranteed delivery, then filling in the most
Is it
obscure
drink?
mailing address I've ever seen.
Well, we are always on the road, so yeah, it's pretty tough to get mail to
As
us
usual.
unless we happen to go to the post office on a whim. So, what address did that person give you anyway?
He just
For
wrote,
one second you thought that was a snake.
next to a small, white-haired talking fairy.
Snakes. Why does it have to be snakes?
The address is Paimon?
Yeah, exactly, right? And if I failed to deliver the letter, I'd have been bound by regulation to compensate him. Really, he got me good. I count myself very lucky that I ran into you here.
You're scared of snakes.
I guess that's why you don't like Raiden Shogun in Arknights. It's sort of understandable. Let me see this letter. I'm really curious who could have sent it.
Of course, here it is. All yours.
Come on! Paimon wants to have a look too!
Okay, so I kind of Raiden Shogun, yes. It's a very thinly veiled joke, but yeah, it'll make sense, I promise. I wasn't paying too much attention to the plot. It's been a while. How you been? I see that it's Kaya writing the letter, so maybe we can voice it as Kaya. It's been a while. How you been? Heard that the two of you are traveling in Sumeru. I happen to be in Port Ormuz on official business. Lately, I've been stopping by Jafar Tavern for a drink or two every afternoon. If luck's on my side and this letter successfully reaches you, come to me then, and we can catch up on all times. We'll see it as a fated encounter. Your trusty buddy, Kaya.
Kaya, huh? So he's here in Sumeru. Now that Paimon thinks about it, Crafty does describe him pretty well.
This is definitely Kaya's style.
In the letter, it looks like he didn't think
Yeah, they
there
have the
was
same
much
VA.
chance of it reaching us.
She scares you.
Or maybe
The
he's just
smile and the voice.
Do you think he's making this sound like
Yeah, we'll
a
get to
miracle
meet
of
Kanye
fate
again.
that we'd have to go meet up with him?
Very scheming indeed.
Yeah, you're right. It's always nice to see old friends. The letter
Yeah,
says
my
he's
screen is
got a
stuttering a
fine
little bit, and Paimon is just floating around left and
Should
right.
drop in on him then, huh?
How's last stream? Honestly, for me, it was a lot of fun. Sort of. To tell the truth, I am always a little worried before starting each stream. I am kind of invested in how it's gonna go, and wait until the following afternoon. All right. So I always kind of worry a little bit how it's gonna go and stuff. And before starting, I'm always thinking like, am I making the right decision to, stream this game and not that game? Are you gonna enjoy things? Am I gonna enjoy things and stuff like that? But sort of, it turns out to be relaxing, no matter how it goes. I get to take my mind off things, and you guys are extremely supportive. So it is just amazing to see. Okay, I guess I have to wait a little more. Oh, your friend wants to 1v1 you on Pokemon. Good luck, have fun. Best of luck. A bird bugged for you. Which bird?
Which bird?
Huh? Some random bird wanna see? Sure. Now I'm curious. Now I have to know. And I don't understand. Does it have to be like precisely the time frame? between 4 and 6. Congrats on the 50 follow goal. Thanks a lot. The dashboard still says 49 out of 50 for some reason. Check Genshin channel. Give me a moment. This is complicated because I won't be able to do it in my machine because otherwise the stream is gonna lag significantly. But I can go on my phone or something. Then look. Open Twitch. Look up Genshin. Genshin Impact. But yeah, since we should be at 50 followers, the idea is to check all the boxes for affiliate and then apply and see what happens. This should hopefully get us more what's it called? Yeah, it should give us more control over things we do and all sorts of options and things. Yeah, I don't see any... Oh, I need to go in Discord. That's what I need to do. Alright, now I understand. Genshin Impact. Huh? Oh. Yeah, that goose's neck is definitely at an angle. Are you planning to play the story? Not really. I'm not super invested anymore. It's kind of hard to take seriously after, you know, the events in Mondstadt were about a dragon who was evil and then was not evil anymore. And the events in Liyue were about, oh, we don't need gods anymore.
Tried yet, boss.
And then the gods say prove it, and then the people prove it, but not really. And the gods say fine, you can do it on your own. Kind of cringe. And then Sumero was its own clusterfuck. I know that it's inspired by some postmodern ideas, but not particularly well executed, in my opinion. But whatever, we'll see. We'll just see how it goes. It might be fun. I have an open mind. But for now, I think that it would be a lot more fun to mess around in the world and run around and do things. Might also depend on the world level that I'm playing on, but we'll see. I don't know how it bugged. Did the flying away and went downwards into the water. I see, so the goose wasn't waterproof after all. Story was good but timed horribly.
Sorry,
Could
sir.
be.
I'm afraid you've already tried every type of liquor we serve.
Kaya, the alcoholic.
Well then, just the bill, please. That's just as well, I suppose. I do have other matters to attend to.
So if you have enough of story, just say it, and I'll turn the world. Alright, fair enough.
Hey, Paimon.
If you want to add me on Genshin, just let me know. I'll share the friend code or whatever it's
I
called.
wouldn't joke about wanting to see my good friends.
If you say so.
Wait a second. You must be here on official business, right? What do you think you're doing spending every afternoon drinking at the tavern? You itching for a lecture from Dean?
Not at all. The acting Grand Master
Yeah, the drink I'm having is
Why would I
called
ever do
Summersby.
anything that might
Wild
deceive
berries flavored. 0 alcohol. Not sure what this is, but taste of berries. It's not too bad. Very believable. I'm not paying attention, but fine.
About the alcohol industry here. So despite how it might look, I'm actually at Jafar Tavern for strictly business purposes.
Yeah, just so you know, the reason why I'm in this quest right now is that I think it's mandatory to complete in order to unlock the new region.
Was invented.
If that's not true, then let me know, and I'll try and go to the new region like straight away.
And how did that go?
So far, so good. I'm already in talks with some spice merchants in Port Ormos.
Oh, I can go there.
Some potential
All right.
collaboration.
I just couldn't find it on the map.
Business opportunity. Gaston Winery
In this case,
gonna make a tiny
Well,
screw
it's
screw
not
this quest.
using your job to
Oh? What makes you say very
Let's just go.
I
let's
wouldn't
just
say
go
I'm
straight there.
familiar with that.
How do I do it?
Do I have to?
Don't worry about it.
Well, all right. I overheard I'm sure you'll agree that everyone's curious about. And so, it wasn't long. It was a short-lived adventure.
Need to explore.
Honestly, not much. The only reason I knew that Conria was near Sumeru is because I happened to read that in a book.
Oh yeah, I remember
Had
that
lessons
Kaya
to
is
do with it. I used to
from
believe that, but then I
Conria,
believe, as well as in
somehow.
This is obviously all speculation. Simply put,
He
these
looks
days,
like a guy in his maybe late 20s, early 30s.
Tell me.
And apparently he's like 400 years old or something.
Huh?
What?
I take it that you.
Oh my.
I'm surprised.
Well, perhaps you're a pureblood con.
Very.
Quest, please.
So what if I know my hands? Relax. Either way, see you around. And Dainsliff, no need to listen in from the sidelines next time we meet. Let me buy you a drink.
He is late 20s, early 30s.
You don't really
Okay, but how is he Kandrian then?
But can a person
If
really be
Kandria,
well, I
the
suspect-
the country, was destroyed in the war that occurred hundreds of years ago.
Yeah, the Abyss ordered.
Not new. Not exactly. Your brother.
Check
He
and
mentioned
mate.
The loom of fate.
Aha!
Apparently
So,
correct.
well,
No. No. I'm still
No,
wait-
no.
Seriously?
Okay. Let me drop this quest real quick. Yeah, cancel navigation. Okay, so how do we get to the new place? Is it here? No, I guess it's here. Alright, fair point. How to get there? I guess we'll have to walk all the way around and then go into the new region. Okay, so he's a descendant. I thought it was way more interesting. I thought he was like 200 years old. Can I join on too? Totally. It's free real estate. I don't have any of the travel points unlocked, so and I think interacting with them might require me to be in single player or something. But sure, who cares? Or if I care at some point, then I can just drop you from the session and have you rejoin in a minute. That works too, I guess. Maybe not the most convenient thing, but c'est la vie. But yeah, let's see. I think you just enter my user ID. Is that you? Right? You can activate normal TPs in co-op, but not the statues of the 7. Yeah, exactly.
May the glory of the Prinzessin bring light to this world.
And the problem is that sort of I don't have any of the statues unlocked, so I don't see the map and things. So that might be a little problematic, but we'll see. Oh, hey there. Just leave it and come back for me. Yeah, perfect. And my adventure rank is 55, but I think I leveled. I reduced the world level. Just have a party prepped for 2. Yeah, fair enough. Let's see. Is there something I can do? Yeah, friends. Yeah, so everyone, if you want to run around and have some fun, then feel free to join. Just send a request and we'll add you here. Let's see. Who should I bring? I guess I can bring a Kia or something. Or Noelle. some of my most leveled characters.
I hear the voice of fate, speaking my name and
Yeah, Dom is kitted out with all of the 5 stars. Alright, let's go. What's the plan? I guess we need to follow the road to the west, circle round, and then go northeast. And this should work. Not really? As in, you're not really kitted out, or is there a shorter path? What the hell is this? Send request? Okay, now we have a Bachi in. Adding Bachi to the world. Let's get all the people in.
shine down.
Maybe even Han will join once she's done with that Pokemon match. Or, yeah, sorry. Once they're done with the Pokemon match. Yeah, Noelle player based. The problem is that I can't bring myself to level people properly. And my artifacts are kind of meh. And I don't level my talents to, to level 9. Because it requires farming weekly bosses and it requires farming... what's it called? Bruh. Okay, let's just run to the new region, and I'll keep talking. So, farming weekly bosses is what I dislike, and farming the artifacts is just cock and ball torture. So, I'm not into that at all. But Noelle is very user-friendly, very easy to pilot. Maybe charging up the skills or the ultimate is not that straightforward, but it's fine. Okay, I think we need to continue west. I haven't been to this region either, so we can just collect random stuff as we move along. But yeah, I imagine you guys are like level 90, all the best artifacts, insane crit values, insane everything. Ready for the supreme late game. Is it fine if I tap here instead of Twitch chat? Yeah, totally. It still shows up for me, and I think it's still gonna show up for the viewers if anyone wants to listen in. It's just that I wonder if there's any more, if there are more efficient ways to make it to the place we want to go. Great crystals are crystals left behind by the remnants of corruption. Use the power of Kvarina to clear them out. But once that power retreats, the great crystals will re-emerge. Whatever. I know. I know one thing that I can do is it's T. Forget the controls. It's been so long. Oh, it's that. it's a challenge. First-person shooters. Yeah, the aiming controls are kind of cringe.
Cry out my illustrious name.
Okay, let's use all the movement tech we have. We can. I could go with a tall male character to increase the speed. Then spamming right click is the way to go. We want to collect the flowers that refuel stamina. We want to. Yeah, sure. We can go and collect things that are here. Stuff that's along the way. If it works. Well, if it doesn't, it's fine. One thing that I don't like so much about Genshin is how horny the game is. It's like, I understand that it's extremely profitable, but sort of the female cast are running around in lingerie, literally. And it's hard to take it seriously when they're supposed to be, you know, skilled fighters or, you know, important political figures. And things of that nature. And I think that in terms of characterization, the game doesn't take it far enough. It's like, yes, Fischl is a JoJo reference, but let's make it even more of a JoJo reference. You know what I mean? Let's make it even more insane.
Ozzy, my dear familiar.
Ozzy, what's gotten into you?
Her Majesty beseeches you to unfurl your blessed wings, and with them blot out the heavens, plunging the world into eternal
Okay, I can't
night.
activate these.
You didn't bring your parasol with you. That's your own fault, mein Fräulein.
But I can teleport here for some reason. Huh? Okay, let's TP there and just activate this statue.
Universe and founded
We get a cutscene. And the other characters are in it, so you can mess around and do some fun stuff if you find the correct camera angle. Ooh, nice. I love it when games allow you to do this. Ooh. A low-res picture of things in the distance. Right, let's fly. But yeah, the visual aesthetics of the surroundings are breathtaking. That's for sure. And that's why Genshin can be sort of a very chill game to, you know, walk around and to explore a little bit. Do stuff like that. But yeah, when it comes to the characters, get the impression that it's a little too safe. Or trying to be safe. I think we're gonna make it to the other side. I'm also noticing some small touches, some small differences from the last time I played. Like the stamina bar is trembling. Oh no. Is it gonna send me all the way back? That's cringe, bruh. Okay. I guess I'm gonna land on one of the ships instead. Oof. Yeah, but close. If we had Amber in the party, then we'd certainly make it. Plunge attack, fools. Generate some stamina. True. Gotta pull out all the tricks in the book in order to succeed. Yeah, what other interesting things can I say? Oh, Noelle. One of the reasons why I'm using Noelle is for the meme. That's Noelle, just like Siege from Arknights, is basically Saber. Saber from Fate. Or at least I like to sort of pretend that there is some, you know, important similarities that can't be ignored. Okay, boom. Hydroculus. Oh, you're running on water. Jesus. Okay, let's see what this is about. It's gonna be funny if there's like some elevators or some traversal tools that are story locked, and I won't be able to go places just because I need to go back and complete some of the quests and things.
I'll catch up.
But yeah, if you've been around here, I'd appreciate it if you could sort of show me around and maybe get me places, because like how do we get up there? For example. Yes? Give me up, friends. Oh, this is a shakedown. I'm gonna shield up and I'm gonna run away. Speaking of Primogens, I think I might have some saved up here. Baiju isn't no. This don't roll on this. This is not it. But let's just spend the currency because
Leave it to me.
I don't really care enough.
Whatever it is. What exactly is it? I didn't quite catch your request.
Ooh, we get the flute. Wonderful. Yeah, the rest is 3 stars. Alright. Here's the Primogems. RIP.
I'll catch up.
Is there an elevator over here somewhere? Oh, there's a staircase. On both sides, too.
I'll catch up.
Convenient. Oh, and there is an elevator. Going up. Oh, everyone is perfectly synced up. Nobody's falling through the floor or anything, or teleporting up and down. Great to hear. You love to see it. Oh, now you're in the floor. This is what I expected.
Human life is like the dew of dawn, or a bubble rising through water. Transitory.
Oh yeah, I have to do this. If you tap your walk button very fast, then you get this extremely funny animation. Depending on the character, it can look extremely silly. It's like they're a little angry and a little indecisive at the same time. Super fun. Hello there, dear passenger. Is there anything I can do for you? When does it head out? Oh, time to go already. It is. Oh, you can sit and enjoy the view.
Welcome to the Clementine Line Aquabus. This boat tour will take you to the magnificent Court of Fontaine.
How did I turn off the sound again?
City in our nation. I'm Ava, and I'll be your tour guide for this trip. Even though I'm not as reliable as Elfan from the Navia line.
Does she talk every time? And what sort of a creature is she? She doesn't look nearly human enough.
Please contact a staff member within
Damn
3
furries.
minutes after reaching the station, and we will address your concerns as soon as possible. Back on topic. The destination of this trip will be the Court of
Mila sign.
Fontaine.
Okay, that camera angle looks extremely sus.
More about the latest technological developments in Fontaine, the hottest new trends in cuisine, or upcoming sensational trials, please subscribe to the Steam Bird.
Please subscribe to this team. Also, how does the water work? Because you can only go down to create the flow, and it should be running extremely quickly. We lost someone. Oh no. Is there a way to stop the boat? Yeah, I can't talk to her. All right, let's hop off somewhere. I don't think we need to go all the way. That set of houses looks kind of interesting. We can head in that direction and then maybe go to the, what is it, like chapel clock tower? Let's meet up there. Okay, let's see what sort of what type of homeless people will be beating up in here. Okay, are you supposed to like use them here? Oh yeah, how do you play this game? I like to press left click. Yeah, Raiden is a pretty good energy battery for any character. But especially Noelle, because she has a real trouble generating generating her own energy. Okay, so here we will be beating up mechanical homeless people. That's good to know.
All in a day's work.
In terms of party composition, I think I might want to go with maybe something like this. For, you know, synergies and things. Can be cool. You can swim in Fontaine. Go Ayaka? Any particular reason? Gameplay tutorial. Oh no, reading. Just go Ayaka. Alright. I guess I can't say no to that. The reasoning is totally sound. She's low health for some reason. I think it's fine. Full cryo? Could be. Don't you think this puzzle is a little strange? Which puzzle? Perhaps a mysterious person with an equally mysterious agenda is behind this. What the? Where did you pop up from, little girl, little Ayaka? Let me miss. I'm not some nameless little girl. Behold, standing before you is that whatever. It's not voiced, so as Tectone says, this doesn't matter. And her name is Salsa. Salsa the dance or salsa the food? And I'm locked into the cutscene. Just need to put the extra one on the other side of the road. The relays to ensure the number of relays on both sides of the road are the same. Yeah, I guess I can only pick this one up. Then put it here. Oh yes, you pressed the button twice. Your IQ must be above 150. Here's 2 Primogems. I don't care. Take care. Okay, full cry it is. Though, maybe someone else might want to go Ayaka instead, because, I mean, nah, I guess my 2 highest level characters are, in fact, Kaya and Ayaka. How's the abuse of the wildlife going, by the way? You're obtaining a bunch of resources here. Let's head along the river, perhaps. Or we wanted to go up to the lighthouse. Or whatever that structure is. Yeah, let's go there first and then we can continue along the river. How's that?
What's the hurry?
Should be a decent plan. Then there are some teleportation points or skill challenges and stuff. don't even know if this is good against these enemies.
Don't get frostbite.
Whirling snow. My will. Do your master's bidding. Don't push yourself.
Oh no, we're getting shot with a machine gun.
This moment will be frozen in time.
Oh, Sumetsu.
Dodge this.
Yeah, just use Aiko ult and it solves things.
Freeze. How fortunate.
Yeah, I think it might be funny how clueless I am.
Stay put.
Oh, nice. Thanks for watching. Maybe I should use some healer. I mean, K can do as an off healer. His skill does restore a little bit of HP, but not too much to matter. I wonder how many Hydroculus do you have to collect in this region? Also, it's a good thing that it's not too relevant here, I think. Because it increases your... the time that you can swim or something. Because before, when it's related to stamina, then you kind of want to collect all of them. Oh, I see how it is. But yeah, also sort of one of the reasons why I sort of stopped playing Genshin that actively is because I kind of over-leveled the world.
Cryo incarnate. Take your true form. Take flight.
And my characters are not that well invested in. And I struggle against enemies that are... Oops. That are slightly higher level.
Pardon my
Huh? I guess it's... Kind of mismanage your build. I mean, a little, yeah. And then I went and decided to swim in water that was obviously poisoned. So, but then, like, it is what it is. The game, unfortunately, doesn't reward you enough for things that are high level. It's like the... Imagine that the rewards for defeating tougher and tougher opponents scale linearly, but the amount of experience that you need to get to the next level scales quadratically or even exponentially. This basically means that you have to spend tons more time just grinding in order to get to the next stage. And you're grinding against harder opponents, so if what's it called? If the characters you have don't have that strong of a synergy, I guess, that will that can really screw you in the long run. Where did she go? I'm here. Or did Dominic disconnect? I mean, it's fine. Yeah, let's keep going. Yeah, Dom, if there's some connection issues on your side or on my side, let me know. And if you want to rejoin, feel free.
The agenda?
But also, if you want to go, then that's also fine.
Freeze.
Okay. Is this a timed puzzle? Oops. Oh, is it a two-player puzzle? Okay, Bashi, what happens when you hit this thing? Or it I think it might be fine. If the two of us collect everything, we should be good. But also, one way to touch the pillar without being anywhere close to the pillar is by using ranged characters. But yeah, it's weird how inconsistent Genshin is in terms of things that you can interact with in multiplayer. Some things you can do just fine, while others are problematic. No! I'm getting trolled. Yeah, it's fine. You can shoot now. Okay, thanks. Wait. Now? Thank you. Okay, a little more. Is this it? Yay! We did it. Teamwork! No, you were perfect, Bashi. Oh, it's salsa again. I don't care. How annoying. And Paimon is here too, which doesn't help. That makes it 2 against 1. Or 2 against 2 if you count Bashi, but still. What am I supposed to do? In an artificial environment. What kind of puzzle is this? This isn't in Breath of the Wild. Makes you want to go out, buy a Nintendo Switch, get yourself a copy of Zelda, and then go looking for Korok seeds. Stuff like this is what makes Genshin Co fun, to be honest. Yeah, true. It's just that the fact that the interactivity is so limited is kind of takes away from the experience. You never know if sort of you'll be able to interact with things and work together. This puzzle was hella fun, and the fact that we were able to sort of both contribute to the solution, it was hella nice. Okay, maybe let's try and unlock that chest over there. I think we might need a couple more blue crystals from around the area. Maybe we should search outwards from... Yeah, so this thing, for example. In the past, I had issues with burning away these thorns. Sometimes they don't disappear, or like nothing happens when you try to burn them. This time it was fine. Oh, thank you. XD. Okay, let's see. We need one more. Might be related to that glowing blue thing over there. Let's see. How does this work? Okay. And now do I just plop it here? Oh, cool. Is this it? No? Maybe we missed one more somewhere? Maybe we need to approach? Not too sure. I need to collect the orb on the rock. Alright. Oh, okay. Thank you.
Today is a lucky day.
Huh? Bruh. Okay. Also, I'm not too sure about sort of the water hurting us. I think there must be like some sort of poison, or you know, maybe electrified or something.
Don't be scared.
Hey, Han. You won once again. Congratulations. You alone? No. Bachi's around. Bachi, say hi, hi to Han.
You play.
Dominic was around as well. We were running around the region, sort of looking at things. It's very picturesque, very on point for Genshin. I am sort of struggling with the mechanics a little bit, trying to figure things out and see how everything works. A little confused for now, but I think I got the spirit. How can you collab? Yeah, let me go into single player just for a moment to activate this pillar. And I don't remember the buttons that I'm supposed to press to go back into single player.
Oh, ow. Where did that come from?
Oh yeah, here. You turn to single player. Confirm. In another game, you didn't play Genshin. Let's see. really depends on the game, I'd say. Okay, I think we got the water powers. Right, cool. You can swim now. You've learned the ability to swim. Challenge you to a Pokemon battle. But I've never played Pokemon before. Ever. I don't know anything about it. Snap? Also never played. we can do Legends of Runeterra, I guess. That could be fun. Okay, where can we go? All of these seem to be like locked underwater or something. Maybe this is the direction where we can head. This looks like a dragon skull. You really want to kill me? Nah, not at all. It's just that sort of I want to also sort of understand how things work. Legends of Runeterra. Yeah, it's a League card game. Honestly, very enjoyable. It has nothing to do with League, and the idea is that you can left control to dive. Wow. And the colors become super saturated. Oh, and you get the water powers. As any character. That's kind of cool. You can control the depth. Oh yeah, you can go super deep. And you have unlimited breath. Play 2 card games I don't really want to number. Fair enough, fair enough. Honestly, in Legends of Runeterra, I mostly play the what's it called? The single player mode, and not much else. Gameplay tutorial. We don't need any tutorials. Oh, that's an enemy. I'll skip that. Genshin really taught me how to run away from people. Or run away from enemies and not engage. Because sometimes, like, it's not worth the time. Unfortunately. But the Beyblade I need to have, just for collection. Oh, nice. Worth? Does it rip? Okay, let's try here. There seems to be something around here. Who knows? And yeah, I guess if it's just for collection, then I don't really get to use it. Okay, let's see. Oh, this seems like echo. So we need to get closer somehow. Maybe here? Oh, you're waiting for it. Alright. You don't have a launcher? That's a little sad. Oh, that one. I'm guessing you have to be fast with with the thing. So I take it and I sprint back to the mechanism. and activate it. Did it just disappear on me, or did it activate? Not really sure. There's something around the corner over here. A grown man doesn't play these games. 10,000 more. The more the merrier. The music is great. Just wanted to have it. I mean, fair. It's like I am sort of... Oh. Something opened. It's blocked. Guess we need to open the gate in order to go down. Okay, and I'm not too sure what the deal is with the wave, with the whale. I'm a little stumped. Yeah, he's cute. I have an otter following around us. Yeah, Bashi must be so frustrated with me not understanding what to do. Let me try and activate the mechanism again. That might be the core of the problem. I don't get it either. I mean, fair. Okay, no. This seems active. Let me read the tutorials in this case. Underwater Survey Mech. A machine created from the union between Fontaine's intricate device and special energy technologies. Based on whether it's imbued with Wisha or Pneuma energy, the machine will operate differently in battle. When either energy is annihilated upon being attacked by its opposite, an overloaded state will be induced, causing the machine to lose energy in its combat capabilities. Let you both have fun. I finished with the event, by the way, on Agnes. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. But sort of, the exploration is kind of cool. It's just that sometimes I really get stumped by what the game wants you to do, and maybe there is some other device that you need to use or something. There's something hidden, and if we get stuck on it for too long, we can just move on and do something else, because sort of spoiler alert, this will not go anywhere. This will not disappear. This will wait for us to come back, and we can collect it later. Okay, let's maybe check the top of the statue, and then we can move to a different thing. Maybe there's something here. No, it just teleports you to some arena. And then even further up.
I see everything.
Wings of darkness, come, sever night from day.
No rest for the wicked.
Illusion shattered.
Yeah, there seems to be a combat gauntlet. And it's not too hard when you can exploit elements that take advantage of reactions with water.
I summon thee. This way be put.
And then of course Raiden Shogun. Oh, cool.
Who this gift could be for.
Teachings of Justice. Justice from Guilty Gear. Never mind. All right, let's jump down somehow. Yeah, and it's funny how the water killed us earlier, but in this section we can just swim underwater scot-free without any issues. Okay, so Banshee, you said you found something. We need to interact with something yellow? Okay, yeah. So I guess the idea is to open the gate to get inside. And then use the blue pillar in order to activate something here. Here's what I think. The yellow spinning circle looks like a portal, actually. So there should be perhaps a place nearby that teleports us here. Just not sure where to find it. Yellow thing one is the same as the purple one you collected and used on the pillar. Oh, I see. Oh, I get it. Yeah, so I guess it's the Usha and the Pneuma elements, and you have to use one to cancel out the other. Okay, where's the whale? Okay, that does make sense, but I don't know how to get inside. So maybe let's move on and and do some other puzzle and then come back to this one later. Pass through 8 accelerated aqua rings within 30 seconds. Sounds simple enough. Yeah, skip for now. Fair. Also, I'm thinking that some of the challenges might literally be impossible until you progress the story far enough. And sort of, unfortunately, it is sometimes the case that you need to like unlock an extra area or unlock some mechanics, and only then can you like solve all the overworld puzzles. What's this? Nemo? Oh. It's the small water elemental. The power of water is the ability to take any shape. Oh, there's another challenge where you're standing. Let me try this one. Collect 40 hydro particles within 120 seconds. Okay, the hitboxes are gonna be the death of me. Oh, the latency. I mean, let's hope this is enough. What is your favorite region, by the way? Huh? Inazuma. Anything in particular, or just a general vibe? What do you like about Inazuma? Oh, this certainly helps. Wow, there's tons of stuff here. Oh, Japanese themed. Yeah, fair. I missed 2 somehow. Like Fontaine 2, even though I explored like 20%, they nailed the water stuff. Yeah, as in like, so far, it actually looks very cool. And the mechanics seem to be quite decent. It's just that I might be a little confused with, you know, not being able to read things. Or not following the quest or exploring the mechanics in at intended pace. But it's quite alright. Yeah, water levels are usually hated. Yeah, in this sense, I don't know. I like the freedom of movement. That sort of you can move in all 3 dimensions. That's super nice. I think I saw some sort of a wall nearby. Some sort of a barrier. I guess it might have been that one. So maybe we can head in that direction. I think it's somewhere around here. Yeah, the animations are fluid. Don't like the latency on picking up the orbs, but it might be related to multiplayer. Though my latency seems to be quite okay, or isn't. My ping is low, but the delay after you pick up an orb is and it disappears is quite significant. Another thing I kind of like about how Genshin does things is that the levels are, or not the levels, the areas are certainly thematic, but they aren't themed around, you know, the I don't know, like the usual things, you know, like the elements or the weather, but they're sort of more based on cultures. And that, I think, is certainly a fresher take and a nice change of pace compared to the regular video game tropes. Let's see here. Yeah, I think I might need some sort of a special power, special orb. No? It just opened on its own. I guess thanks to Bachi. You solved this one. More tutorials. I mean, like, it's a little unfortunate that the game doesn't incorporate the tutorials into the action. It is kind of the nature of the open world, but still. As in, the nature of the open world is that you can't really force the player to explore things in a fixed order. And so they will certainly skip the tutorials. But still, there must be a better way than giving you a text box with the explanation of the mechanic. And then having that text box be, you know, the text in that box be poorly translated. Oh, you have the E power. Oh, I see. Oh, that certainly helps. Alright, I didn't notice that until now. That might be the solution to the puzzle that we had to skip. Just pressing E instead of left click. But yeah, there are some buildings underground. Different fish which give you different abilities when you attack them. Oh, I see. So I guess the whale that we saw next to those couple of pillars had some special ability that we had to use. Maybe that. Boom. I need different stuff for every puzzle. I mean, that's kind of creative. I like that. Ancient key. That's rough, buddy. I'm sorry about that. I don't have mission critical items for us to continue. The only thing that could make this even better is some sort of skill-based movement or traversal. I guess it's even higher. Yeah. But yeah, the speed with which you swim is actually very nice. Okay, let's see. It certainly feels faster to swim underwater than over water. You're going up for a bit. All right. I mean, I was thinking, yeah, that sort of the water levels are nice, but it would be nice to also mix it up a little and walk on our 2 bare feet a little bit. These are some interesting structures. But yeah, I'm guessing all of this sort of ties into how the region is getting flooded. Sort of with the buildings that we saw on the ground. I guess this used to be dry land, but not anymore. Yeah, Genshin is certainly a great game where you can sort of set your character in some nice location, have some nice view in the background, and then just, you know, talk to a friend over voice chat. But yeah, illusions shattered. No friends. Just joking. Let's see, does this work? Or are there some extra pillars that we need to turn on? Oh, it's just a chest. All right.
This should cover food and rent for a while.
Yeah, Mana and her financial difficulties. It is sometimes a struggle. All right, let's try and see if we can conquer this whale. Okay, we got his powers. What do they do? Guess we can aim it somehow. Or is it purely horizontal? This works. XD. And now this yellow thing goes here, and we pick up the other chest. Easy peasy. Yeah, it's just that noticing that, or realizing how I can use the fish's abilities was the solution here. But yeah, okay, let's see. What are churls doing on these beacons? Is he fishing for sea otters? No, sea otters are just asleep.
Now you shall perish.
Brutal. Okay. Let's see what this part of the city has to offer. If it is a city, that is. Yeah, Patrick, you can teleport ahead if there's some teleportation points around there. There might be something close by that I don't know about. Can we clear the main leader? Yeah, for sure. Perhaps even more than one. I have sanity to spare. Or, you know, resin, or whatever it's called. Need to do it 4 times, right? Should be fun. What? I can't switch? Okay, this works. And now this works. Alright. Some sort of glitch. But yeah, speaking of Noelle, there's a wonderful video online which is called Geo Supremacy. And it's one of the best meme videos I've ever seen. Not just in Genshin, or not just Genshin related, but overall.
A little dusty. Best give it a spring cleaning.
It's extremely good. Which domain is it? If it's not a secret. Given we'll see it later, but still curious. How to explain this without the map unlocked? True. Sorry about that. Hey, Adventurers Guild. Being the statue of the 7th unlocked, beginning of fountain. So around here somewhere? This one here? No. Bro, please. Yeah, that one. Alright. Okay. I'm not sure if... I mean, I guess I might as well use the resin. Though, if it's for the characters that I don't own or not going to be using, then it might be a little problematic.
I'll catch up.
Not that one, the first one I clicked. So the one below? Oh, alright. Wanna hit there now? Or what's the plan? Yeah, let's just go there now. Might as well. Let's do some fighting and not just exploration. Any preferences about the team composition? I can show you the... I can show you the list of characters that I have. Yeah, the ones that are leveled up are probably Ayaka, Kaya, Noelle, maybe Lisa, don't recall, Bennett, Nahida, and maybe Fischl, and Shincha, and Xiangning, Nahida Park. I mean, I was expecting to be called something else. But she's actually a decent character. Not a big fan of the childish thing, but the rest seem to be fine. It seems to be fine. Charlotte. Maybe Charlotte uses something from that domain. And she's cryo. Best element. Okay, let me run over to the domain real quick. Sorry for being slow. I can already see it. I have it in my sight. But yeah, me thinks that if you have someone like Raiden Shogun on your team, then it is gonna be mostly irrelevant what I play. I wonder if there's any movement tricks related to the rings or something. Could be cool if you could, you know, like either store the acceleration or redirect it in some weird way. Could be fun. And also, if we open a couple more chests, I can do another 10-pull. Maybe we'll get the 5-star or something. Who knows? Bam. It's unlocked. Here you go. I guess we're doing level 90. Okay, you are invited. Nice. So who do we use? Do we need the Hydro? This could be alright. With some Dendro with electricity. Looks good. Alright. let's begin. But yeah, to make this fun, I bet Damiyuki left because he saw how trash my investment into the characters was. And that I really screwed myself by not leveling up properly, and now I'll need to spend tons of time in order to make things happen.
Everyone hold hands.
Not like, of course he didn't, it's just that it would be funny to think about it this way.
I see everything.
There is no escape. Torn to oblivion. Know my sword.
Hyper Bloom, that's right.
Everyone hold hands.
Let me read you a verse.
I really haven't played this game a long time. Oh no, there's a wave 2.
Witness the power.
Sharing my knowledge. I see everything.
But yeah, I also like to draw a bit of a parallel between Genshin and Warframe in how the game plays early and then later on when you have your characters leveled up. Because early on, you just spam left click, and that's and occasionally use skills. And later on, the game becomes the complete opposite. You mostly use skills and ultimates, and occasionally auto attack. Unless your character is based on like some sort of physical damage or is the pyro girl with a spear that is supposed to heavy attack all the time.
Time to act.
I forget what's the name. Hu Tao? Something like that. Alright, 3, 2, 1, go. Yeah, because I know my stuff. I remember things. Just sometimes it takes me a bit of time to remember things. I know way too many correct answers. But yeah, Warframe is very similar in that early on, when you're just starting out, you can't use much, and you're mostly attacking enemies with your weapons and barely use your skills because, you know, energy is limited, like the resource that you use for using abilities. And then later on, with more and more development or investment into your warframes and stuff, you're just able to spam your skills all the time. And sometimes even using weapons becomes optional.
Time to act.
Which makes sense from the standpoint of the growth of power. Like, you can tell how powerful you've become, but at the same time, you're not really playing the same game, which is kind of a shame. Because it can be fun to, you know, just spam out your abilities and use them all the time. Never played that, sadly. Honestly, it is free to play, so it is certainly free to try. It gets grindy as heck, but it can be a lot of fun, especially in moderation. You can give it a try. If you don't like it, you don't have to continue, as usual. The premise is very cool, and it has lots of lore.
Make yourselves a move.
Rain cutter.
Everyone hold hands.
And at the end of the day, the basic premise is robot ninjas in space. If that doesn't sell you on the game, I don't know what will.
Everyone hold hands. There is no
Time to act. Witness the power.
And one of the best parts about Warframe is the movement. The moment-to-moment gameplay is amazing, and just how you can move through the 3D space is extremely liberating. It's like whatever you imagine a ninja doing, you can do in Warframe. Oh, it didn't condense my resin, did I? Yeah, condensed resin meat. Yeah, as in like it's super cool. In this sense, I'm saying sort of keep an open mind and give things a try if they sound interesting to you. But also sometimes you can just, you know, look it up online, and rather than play, you can watch a few videos. It doesn't replace first-hand experience, but it can tell you a lot about the game, oftentimes, and makes it easier to understand if it's something that you would enjoy or not really. Games being free to play is certainly helpful in lowering the barrier to entry. You really don't have to commit any money. And in fact, you don't need to pay any money at all, because the monetization model in Warframe is kind of liberal, and it's it is pay to skip, in the sense that there is quite a bit of the grind, but the game is about the grind itself. The developers even sometimes say that the grind is content. Maybe not anymore, but still. Okay, let me leave for a few seconds and condense the rest of the resin. I think that would have been a better idea. I kind of messed up by not doing that. So yeah, let me go somewhere where I can do the thing. Just 1 second. I usually go here, actually. I used to go back to Mondstadt for everything, but sort of from a certain point I started returning to Liyue more frequently because of the location of the bench. It is much closer to the TP point, and so if you want to quickly pop here and I don't know, condense some resin or convert some materials, it's right over here. Boom. Easy. But whatever, we don't have to use it. Let's see. I need 17 more Primogems for a 10 pull. Oh, can I TP here? Oh, I can. Nice. So yeah, we don't have to finish the domain. Okay, whatever. Paimon is talking nonsense again. Let's get you back to to the nursing home. Gonna check something real quick. Fair enough.
Someone needs assistance.
I'm gonna run around and see if my characters is still any good. Hey yo, what up? Yeah, he points at the chest. What's this guy do? Hey ya. Maybe they're looking for their lost buddy. Bruh. Can you TP to me? Good question. Could be. Oh. Sure thing. That's all the way in the starting area. Can help me with the temple. All right. Is this another monkey? You're gonna use the banner character for more luck. All right, sounds good. Not that I believe in any of that, but might as well, you know. It is oftentimes more about
I'll catch up.
you feeling more confident or you feeling lucky, rather than for the jokes too. Isn't her name Furino or something?
Someone needs assistance.
Wouldn't be surprised with all the furries around Fontaine. Having seen exactly one driving the boat or giving the guide. Oh, what's this? Dull blade, nice.
Best give it a spring cleaning.
10 primos, wonderful. Yeah, thanks a lot. We just need a couple more. I guess we can get them from the new region. But yeah, like, how come I never noticed this? Is this new? Oh, you don't think so? Oh my, oh my. How's it going, Luthio? What is happening here? Some multiplayer Genshin? You're welcome to join if you're curious. I was exploring the the new region. Damike and Mbachi joined up and they were running around with me. Damike left at a certain point, but Mbachi's still around. Yeah, right now we are just running around the world a little bit. Doing random things. Give me a sec, I'll join. Wow.
Oh dear.
It's
Everyone's laundry is still on the line. May I be excused?
surprise multiplayer session. Ooh, what's this?
Steady as stone, as a dutiful maid would.
Oh yeah, how to counter the shield. I'm just using the well. Everyone is like, oh yeah, Raiden Shogun is the top character. Just use Ganyu and snipe everyone. You need to roll for Ayaka. Her DPS is insane. No, Noelle. Bruh, Genshin, ew. Yeah, look at all these girls running around in lingerie. How ridiculous. Holy crap.
A little dusty. Best give it a spring cleaning.
I have to spam the F button. Wow. Okay, wait a second. I guess everyone joins up and then we can do pull a quick 10. But yeah, wow. Yeah, thanks a lot for showing this. It's Did the hair disappear and then reappear? What's that? Is she a hairdresser by any chance? Oh, she changes outfits. Hey, Leafio. Welcome. But she has 2 abilities. Oh, of course.
May I present? Leave it to me. All of it. Whatever it is. What exactly is
That looks like a custom skin.
Didn't quite catch your request.
Because this is the Lord of Geo, correct? Yes? No?
Being too popular can be such a hassle.
No? Is it a new character?
The people would adore me so much.
No, not the sound. No, I'm out of here. I'm sorry. It's Lisa version 2.2, version 2.0. Yeah, because this is the Giga Chat I know.
Whenever you need me.
I will have order.
Okay, let's do a 10 pull and see what we get. Who needs the Prima Gems? Good news for Arknights CN, by the way. After backlash from CN community with future CC, leftover CC tokens and shop items will be converted into the new shop and currency. Wonderful. Won't miss out on old stuff. No more Pog. Alright. Oh, Thama. Or Toma. The H is silent.
You seem tired. Would you like some tea?
I
I'll
mean,
brew you
I'm
some.
okay with expanding my roster.
1 cube or 2.
And we dodged the collie. So yeah, no 5-star, unfortunately. But it's fine. Just accumulating that pity, I guess. But yeah, Charlotte is here and Toma is now here. Wonderful. Means this frees us up to just walk around the island, perhaps? Maybe we can take it into the opposite direction. Like around here, south, like go around the mountain and then follow the west coast. Want to skip time, 14 hours till Pickles arrives in reverse 1999. Yeah, fair. Like, enough Genshin for me today, to be honest. I mean, that's fair. Especially if you've been in this region before. Listening to me talk nonsense is maybe not the most interesting thing in the world. Especially if you've been around the block and you already know all these places, collected all of these chests. doing these things for the second time is probably not the most engaging. So yeah, like it's up to you. You can drop in, drop out.
I must leave no stone unturned. Time to clean up. I'll catch
It's
up.
all up to you. Oh yeah, so I guess this is in fact a new character. Never known.
Dusty.
It's not on GetaLyfe, just Genshin being Genshin. True. I can play this more than 2 hours a day. Fair enough. Makes sense. Daddy Rio. Is that how you pronounce his name? Yeah, it was a lot of fun. We should do this again sometime. Yeah, I'm thinking that I might call it a day soon as well, because it's the middle of the week, and yeah, playing Genshin for long periods of time is probably not recommended. His name sounds like Risley. Risley Rio. He certainly has all there is. Wanna play TFT with friends, but none of my well friends like TFT. That's rough. New set looks dope AF. New set of what exactly? New set of characters? New set of items? I know just a little bit about TFT, but not too familiar with the details. The more the merrier. New set of everything. All units, traits, items, augment system get reworked between sets. Wow. Need to leave as well to co-op so I can have dinner. Fair, fair. It basically becomes a new game with the same fundamentals. That's interesting. That's actually an aspect that I kind of like about League. It's that the developers aren't afraid of making significant changes to many of the characters while keeping sort of the base idea the same. And it sounds like they're doing something very similar with TFT, where the sort of the mechanics of placing units and having combat rounds and stuff like that remains unchanged, but then the particulars of like the builds or like the character's abilities or whatever, all of that can change a lot. And I actually kind of prefer that to sort of the philosophy that that games like chess have. You know, this is the game, and deal with it. Did they change the sounds? I don't remember Fischl talking like that. I think with TFT, the devs actually invested. Wow, like lead dev plays, streams TFT almost every day, so they know the game in and out and can balance update things. I mean, that's sort of the way to go. like a LoL where the average dev balance team member has played like 1 area match in the last 2 weeks.
Wait. This place, it's
I mean, yeah. In this sense, you really want your developers to be
It looks pretty
deeply
wild.
familiar with your game mechanics, but you also want them to sort of
Years ago too?
have enough time to explore other games and get
the forest has barely changed
inspired
from how I
by
remember.
other mechanics
There is
or
very little human
themes
activity here after all.
or
Let's search the area and see what we
characters
can
or
find.
stories. Level design too.
Is this a field? It must belong to whoever owns that house over there. But it looks like it's been abandoned for a long time. You could be forgiven for thinking nothing was ever grown here. Or, wait, maybe nothing ever was grown here. It's an extinguished bonfire. Forest rangers, perhaps? Looks like it's been ages since it was last lit. And clearly they put it out carefully to prevent a forest fire, too. That's responsible.
Nothing else stands out in this area. All that's left is that building. Come on.
Wait, we're just gonna go barging in? What if someone's home?
Unlikely. There are no signs of life in this area. We should be able to enter without incident.
If you say so. Well,
Hmm.
You lead the way then, Dane.
I wonder, do Arknights developers play Arknights? I know balancing is really hard. True, especially when you have a roster of 150 characters or whatever.
So they're really in.
But when you do a poor job balancing, well, and also have basically no interactions with the community and play the game properly, it's a really bad picture. True.
Huh? It's broken too. Was this a makeup box?
Yeah, it's like you get the impression that
This bed looks. What sort of
the developers don't care enough about the game to, you know, invest time themselves into playing it, into familiarizing themselves with how it actually plays.
Oh, so it's a medicine?
Oh, it's 166 now. New champion has 10 skills.
Look like there's a
Yeah, they
My
will never
memories
be able to balance
will
them.
exhaust
noises?
Uh, isn't it like... I heard there's like a character named Aphelios or something, and he was notorious for basically breaking the game with how many abilities he had and how broken everything was just because it was so much. No one was able to tell what was going on. Yeah, these monsters were nerfed, I think. They appear as level 90, but they are way faster to kill than the other enemies.
No, my sword! Oz, reveal!
Everyone hold hands.
You guys, Aphelios on steroids. That sounds fun. Okay, we have to break this again.
Leave no stone unturned.
Boom.
I doubt that the appearance of those a ley line anomaly, perhaps. But it seems to be more than that. Okay.
But yeah, if
I'll
the
go
developers
slightly
don't play the
further out
game,
to investigate
they
any
might really
issues
be
related by ley lines.
out of touch,
might
not
be
know
a while.
the
You should wait for
sort
me
of
here.
the advanced strategies and how things interact, and might make some suboptimal decisions, especially if they're trying to optimize for,
I
you
merely
know,
think that this house should
for the
remain
game
focus
being
of our
played at the
investigation,
highest
and as such,
competitive level.
someone ought to stay here and keep an eye
Something to
on
me
it.
where we live in a game
Not to
state where
mention
someone
that if
like
even
NASA's
forest
talent is literally
rangers are
just
capable of
percent.
investigating ley
Percentage
lines,
lifesteal.
I will be more
One
than
sentence
able to
talent,
handle it
whilst
alone.
newer guys get 4 to 5 paragraphs just explaining their passives.
Guess we'll just camp out here.
Yeah. There's a word for this
Good thing there's a
phenomenon.
bonfire over there.
I think it's called power creep.
Something to eat. All this running around has made Paimon real hungry.
I mean, like, I understand that you have to give a reason for, like, new characters to exist, and for people to maybe even spend money buying those characters, or buying skins for those characters. And, crap, now you have to light the bonfire. Give me a second. And also sort of changing things, especially with many people, you know, being interested in having mains and stuff, or, you know, specializing in playing just one character and never switching from them. Might be very hard to motivate them to try other
This
things.
cooking is as good as ever. Even if there was no other reason, the food alone would...
And I imagine that with the cast being so huge, maybe there's very little design space left.
Stop it. Now you're embarrassing Paimon.
So it's very hard to come up with new things without making them overly complicated, as you say.
Don't know if it's okay to ask this.
The design creep with the game is insane, and instead of reworking, updating old champions, they keep releasing stuff that they simply don't have the ability to balance. Yep. But, like,
Stars? Wow.
oh yeah, Paimon, did you know? The sky is fake.
Yeah.
Just like in Arknights.
Together. Sure is
I wonder
great as your
why Chinese gacha games have the same theme of dethroning the gods and
Too long about this.
breaking through the fake sky.
It's getting dark, so why don't you rest?
Anyways,
Paimon will take... Oh, come on. Don't say that. Paimon just... Nighty-night.
it's not actually power creep, since
Off to sleep.
within the LoL match, the state of your items matter more than your champion. Any champion can be any champion as long as they have adequate item advantage. Yeah. Genshin is flat Earth. I mean, literally, the map is flat. The distance between the neighboring city-states, I'd say, they're not even like
Hey,
proper countries.
Time to wake
They're
up.
more like
The
city-states.
sun has risen.
The distance between them is like, what, 3 kilometers?
What a deep sleeper. Tear stains. You dreamed of your sibling last night, didn't you?
I missed that
Alright.
part.
Rest here a bit longer then. I'll head into the forest to investigate.
I wish the traveler actually talked. How did I sleep till this morning? Why didn't Paimon wake me up to switch shifts? Hang on a moment. Where is Paimon anyway? This Dainsleif guy looks like a kid in their emo phase designed him. True. Ah, I vaguely remember Dane coming over. Did Paimon go into the woods with him saying how I hadn't woken up yet? Whatever the case, looks like it's just me here for now. Guess it's time to stretch my limbs and have a look around. Wait, did that noise come from inside the house? Paimon, is that you? No reply. Should go inside and check.
Adventure time.
But yeah. Thing is that a sort of...
What do you think you're doing? This place is not whatever you think it is. Nor should you be poking your nose into my business. Be gone!
Calm down.
Companion? You mean the one that was keeping watch by your side last night?
Yeah, Genshin characters were designed by people who were aiming for simultaneously two things. One, mass appeal,
Your companion
and two,
departed for the forest this morning.
some sort of
That I
epitage.
saw with my own eyes.
As in, they have to be, I guess, as sexually attractive as possible,
Business
and
is that of yours, hmm?
appealing to as
All
wide
you
a
need to
demographic
know
as
is that
possible.
I claimed
And so
this
they
place
are
first.
scandalous
What
and
I
safe
do
at the same
here
time.
is none of
It's
your
a very weird
concern.
combination.
Do I make myself quite clear?
Today, lol did the dumbest shit ever. People can share the same Nick, so a second 18 pages of hide on bush accounts appeared.
Well, what are you waiting for?
Oh, I see. So there's a legendary pro player who uses a certain nickname, and now everybody started using the same nickname.
Okay, fine. Whatever. Just move aside. I'm heading in.
Genshin has reached a point where even if they just made a new character that was a rock with face, it would still get 18 plus content made about it. True. But still, like...
Haven't you? But no overreacting to anything you see. Come on, then.
That's not exactly what I have in mind. What I mean is that, sort of, if you look at the character designs, they're nice and cute and wonderful, but then you look a little closer, and you notice that, is she just wearing lingerie? There are some that are decent, and some that are, you know, way less decent. Pulls up Nahida. Yes. Did you know she's 400 years old? But yeah, like... You can go to sleep wearing that. Even, like, Sucrose. She's supposed to be, like, the socially awkward nerd who's extremely shy. And she wears this. Yeah, the classic Lily is actually older than time. True. But, okay.
No one's joined me on an adventure in ages.
Oh, there's a Hilichurl.
Mind your own business. And don't worry, he isn't aggressive. How could he be? He was
There
too
used to
young
be
for
actual
anything
lip
like that.
movements synced with the text.
Don't you lay a finger on him. Just find yourself a corner to rest if you're tired or cold. Huh?
Whoever introduces long skirts into Genshin universe is gonna get rich.
Who are you?
True.
Exactly.
I mean, like,
How do you know I'm from Conria?
I've met others. Yeah, your eyes are a giveaway.
Worship a god, traveler. Sounds like you've had an eventful life.
Yeah, your answers don't matter.
My name is Ivan.
But yeah,
and
like,
you are correct.
characters,
I was
some
once
NPCs in the real world have
I
like decent
apologize
clothing
for
that
my
can be
early
appropriate to the
hostility, but
culture.
you must understand
That is, you know,
as far
kind
as
of
I'm
appropriate for the
concerned,
culture
humans
from which they're
who do
supposed to
not
come from.
worship the Seven are nigh,
But then the playable characters are all,
and all who
you know,
place
high
faith in
fantasy.
gods are my that may be. But the fact is that chances to talk to people like yourself have been few and far between since the cataclysm.
But yeah, I mean, also sort of the design differs by character,
Immortality.
and you have like the traveler with the granny underpants, as everyone says.
Given to the people of
Kind of true.
Conria by
It's just the best in terms of
vile
designing almost no horny
gods.
designs. Enos.
Our loved ones. Everything.
What about Eunectes, the original snake?
Cataclysm
What about
itself was
Hulhiak?
already too much to bear, but then came the curse.
Have you seen
robbing us
what the
any
scavenger
chance
actually
of
wears?
release.
Look it up. Like, look it up right now.
Do is watch, help
take a look at Adeline. Yeah, and Genshin. And I appreciate Arknights. Yeah, in this sense, Arknights is a lot more tame. And at least, you know, you can tell that they're trying to be consistent. And they're trying to sort of stay within the universe or something. You want me to link a certain Adeline skin to finish the debate in a second? I'm good. Sort of. Having sort of never played Adeline, never sort of seen too much from it. But what I do know about it is sufficient to say that, yeah, I believe you. You don't have to post any links.
Whose ancestry belonged to the domains of other gods were punished with the curse. He is Kari Bear, my illegitimate son. How times have changed. I can say that out loud with no consequence now, but it was once a matter of unspeakable shame. I was a noble of Conria, by blood, but
I mean, I get the impression that the Conria plot is heading in the direction of the Golden Age will return again.
I met a beautiful woman amongst the people.
Let me say it like this when I search for the skin on Google, it's blurred my save search.
That mattered not to me.
Fair.
Love at first sight.
Fair.
Kari Bear faced great hardship from the very moment of his birth. All due to my...
I mean, it is what it is. It's like, I understand that sex sells, but it's not something that I'm looking for constantly. And when I do my gaming, I don't always want to be horny. If you know what I mean. Sometimes I want to be a dwarf in the mine, ignoring safety requirements and eliminating the local wildlife in order to exploit natural resources of the cave.
I could wish for.
Yeah, horny should be used carefully, not all the time. Yeah, it's like when it's done with purpose, intention, and in a very well thought out way, it can be extremely powerful. It can work very well. But sort of when it's just horny all the time, then you get VTubers.
Yes, that reminds me.
99 is good in that as well. No obvious horny stuff. Yeah, from what I can see, it's yeah, it's stylized for different decades and the U.S. culture. Most accurate diss at VTubers. As like, don't get me wrong, there's always not all of them are like that, and they're also sort of actual real people with personalities and sort of.
Over here.
It is a job. You have to act a certain way. You have to be a character, and you have to attract attention. And this is one of the ways, very extremely effective ways to attract attention.
I do not hope to break the curse. I am well aware of
but
powerlessness
sort of,
against the punishment of the gods.
it is what it is. I'm just not too into that sort of thing.
Of Sumeru's god of wisdom and can awaken the mind.
I am all too aware of you know, what is actually going on, how it's being marketed to me, let's say, and
I believe that it might just
I'm not gonna form
read about it in a book.
What's it called, parasocial relationships with streamers.
Library of Conria.
That is all sorts of that is unhealthy on so many layers.
The power of the seven to work. In my youth, I disliked the life of nobility and. What other choice do I have? What exactly would you have me do?
Well, you can move your mouth when you speak for once.
Already punished us.
And kind of mouth the vowels at least.
Never mind.
Should be simple enough.
Long as you understand. I'm sorry. I struggle to take control of my mood sometimes.
Telepathically shouting at you. Yeah, but we're not in StarCraft. He's not.
As it happens,
he's not
I am in
Protoss.
dire need of some help to make this medicine. My hands don't have the dexterity they once did. I fear they may be decaying from within.
It might be synced to Chinese, perhaps.
Curse of immortality.
But I don't speak Chinese, or yeah, Mandarin.
To start with,
Let me be a bit more precise. What the fuck? All right. Mushroom.
Also,
Mushroom.
have any of Sumeru's
Yeah, so I don't speak Mandarin. I wouldn't know what he's saying, and I can't tell if the lip sync would be accurate or not. Surprised that it has lip sync issues? I mean, it is a mobile game. I imagine that lip syncing is requires quite a bit of data to be stored, and the game is probably large enough with this many regions and this many quests and mechanics and everything. Okay, what am I supposed to craft? This? Though surely they focus more on the PC version. I mean, it has to be playable on mobile.
Is it done?
And there are a bunch of concessions they have to make in order to make it happen. And in terms of lip sync, it's like you're gonna play through the quest anyways, and most people don't pay too much mind to the lip sync not being there.
Well, the moment has finally arrived.
People cream for the cinematics that are shared on YouTube, and those are highest quality. Naturally, animated to basically perfection. But yeah, the quests in Genshin are atrocious. Yeah.
Talk to NPC, move 1 meter, craft something, talk back to NPC.
Yeah, I mean, gameplay is, yeah, click, click, click. Maybe one fight, maybe then a bunch more talking. Then walk a little bit, a bunch more talking.
Off we go.
It's like, if you want good storytelling, then games made in Japan or China are not the way to go most of the time.
Look at this statue. How can I bow before this thing? God of wisdom.
I think that most games think quests waypoint simulators. Kind of. Death Stranding literally said she made the whole game a waypoint simulator. I mean, yeah, there you just work as a delivery man, and it's literally your job to deliver a thing from point A to point B. That's the premise. That's the fantasy that you get to live through.
You cannot mock me more than fate itself already has.
There's a game called Farming Simulator. It doesn't have any quests, but
not to disavow myself of the sinful blood that flows through my veins. I wish only to be.
I'm gonna dip out for now. Oh, Bachi, you were around all along? Genshin was goated. We can do that again, hopefully. Yeah, as in, like, it was amazing to run around and talk and chat. Important thing, performance on stream was alright, correct? And on your side, Bachi, the gameplay was smooth, no connection issues and stuff like that.
Everything the gods have done
quality is kind of important to me.
in order to have the impious people of Conria bow their heads. Then
it was? Alright, perfect. I was a little bit afraid of performance issues, but it's good to know that it works. We can certainly do this in the future. Maybe during the 24-hour stream. Maybe. Yeah, browser lags for me when I play Genshin. Yeah, alright. You think it was all good? Yeah, perfect. Then we can certainly do this again. But yeah, it is certainly a game. There's a bunch of curious design decisions. Not... Bruh, what? I can't open the map? Amazing. But yeah, running around and just chatting is very relaxing. And we can certainly do more of that. It
Adventure time.
can make for decent, relaxing content.
Curry Bear? Well, we've prepared the medicine. We might as well try it.
Any ideas forming about what we're doing on the 24-hour stream? I have a bunch of ideas written down from, you know, my own head, from our discussions, from what people requested. And then maybe this Sunday we can pull this list up and then discuss what we'll actually do. Maybe select a few things. And then I can maybe, you know, form a schedule and, you know, share it before actually running the stream.
By your side all these years. I've never left you, not once. Are you still angry with me, Curry Bear?
SN reruns in 6 days. SN for 24 hours is off the list. I mean, like,
I'm so sorry, Curry Bear.
most of it would be reading, though, right?
Say something, anything. Please.
I am
Please.
sort of a little...
What more do you want from me?
The sun stages are hard. Alright. I mean, like, that's fair. I'll probably bring someone like Lapland with me, just to make things a bit more bearable. This guy's way too dramatic. I mean, like, he is going through it. Sort of. I wasn't paying attention, but from what I heard from the corner of my ear, is that he's Kanrian, and he's been through some shit, and he has some family that is really going through it in the moment. And he tried to sort of go against his principles to change things for the better, and nothing happened. And now he's...
Even if I must stay here with him for 50 years, 100, what difference does it make? I do not lack for time.
Yeah. He's a little emotional. Yeah, the lack of facial expressions, yeah. With the curses of God.
We'll make another dose.
And being sad about his son really doesn't work together.
In this medicine is the unusual mushroom, which makes things...
Yeah, the facial expressions are really not selling the situation.
I grow them in that field. The details don't matter, right? Curb your curiosity and just do as I instruct. If you truly wish to help me, that is how you can do it. There is...
Why are we helping this guy anyways?
I need you to collect some water from there.
Oh yeah,
Grow some mushrooms for me. Trust me, it's all good.
Good. Then
Good.
the time comes.
Main guy syndrome? I mean, not that. It's not about being the protagonist, it's more about... Yeah, and I can't travel anywhere because story, so important. I love being held hostage by things that I'm not invested in. Also, I imagine that if I reboot the game, it's gonna drop me off in the same place, and I'll have to deal with this before I ever can continue. Yeah, the gameplay of talk a bunch, then complete a trivial task, then talk a bunch, and repeat. That is certainly not very exciting. Getting scammed was with Genshin for good. What do you mean by getting scammed? By the gacha? By the banners?
Anyway, give me the water.
Oh yeah. Give me the thing from your inventory that we could take automatically, but click twice more.
I need you to stand guard here for a while. Whatever you do. Ah, good.
Oh yeah. The guy is certainly up to no good.
The Temple of Wisdom.
Rain outlines your fate. Midnight Phantasmagoria.
Boom, 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 boom.
Let me weave you a verse. By royal decree.
So they walk, talk, walk, talk, walk, talk. If they wanted to tell a story, they can do it other ways. Yeah, but sort of. I can't say the same thing about Arknights. You can tell the story with more ways than just showing me images with text, correct?
I see everything.
And they used to do it in, let's say, the, what's it called? The Granny and the Nice Treasure. That had story elements outside of the visual novel segments.
Teamwork is dreamwork. Huh?
But yeah, like what Genshin does is
Was it monsters?
kind of actively worse than what Arknights is doing. Arknights is not great, but sort of. It has a clear distinction between what is story and what is gameplay. And if you don't like the story, you can skip to gameplay. In Genshin, you are like locked into this. I can click through it, but it will just make it a little faster, but not too much. Yeah, at least with Arknights you can skip.
We pick the mushrooms and repeat the same steps as before to make another dose. I trust you.
Scammed as in I had 120 pulls for Raiden, and they got the green furry bow dude in all 120. Who does? I know Kali is a green bow girl or dudette, but I guess that's not what you have in mind. Whole reason I got into Genshin was because Raiden. Oh, the booba sword connoisseur. or was it because of the tragic backstory that A has?
Sorry, I just.
Oh, love her design and spears are my favorite. Fair point.
For a while, my thoughts
Green element, black haired, furry bow guy. Oh, Tainari or Tignari, how some people call him. I think I have him on my roster somewhere as well. But then I got Nahida.
For your help once again.
Yeah, the thigh guy.
Now, for the final step, back to the statue of the Seven.
I'm a fan of thighs myself. Oh, also wait until it turns out that all of this was a dream because I don't know, like the traveler ate some mushrooms or something. Because sort of, I get this vibe with not being able to leave the area and stuff.
We're here. Let's begin.
And then the time doesn't seem to change.
Wait a moment. Hey, what was that? Cory Bear? Oh no, he must have left while we were too busy preparing the medicine to notice. Come on!
Oh no!
We have to catch up with him.
don't mean to be a racist, but all Hilichurls look the same. Are you sure it was Caliber? Or Calibert? Still have no clue what the enemy on the first opening scene who separated us from our sibling was, right? Oh yeah, the unnamed god with the heavenly principles and stuff. Yeah, the game has been out for how many years? True. And then, sort of, what about Arknights and the Doctor? How many years has it been since release, and we only now get some lore regarding the Doctor's past? And sort of, to me, people say that, oh, it is so much, it's so important, and yeah, it is a lot of information, but it's a lore dump, and Doctor is not the goal or final boss of the game, though. True, but he's the integral part, and he's one of the main reasons why things are happening.
Did it go in here?
But yeah, sort of, I watched the recap from Kaisar, I think, on YouTube, and I honestly wasn't too impressed with the story that it ended up being.
What a ghastly place. Has it always existed? I swear I've never noticed. Huh. It looks like they're...
yeah, the whole Genshin story is researching for our sibling and how to return. Correct. And we always find out that the princess is in another castle. The princess is in another castle. In Agnes, we just chill as Doctor. True. No need to know who we are when we can just restore the know what line. Muinar-sama, you've been drinking again? Well, let's get you back into bed. Our dear uncle.
Time to act.
But yeah, I still sort of don't quite get why. No, what is the point of like killing so many people when our goal seems to be? Oh, the traveler spoke. Our goal seems to be saving people, but we are killing so many in the process. Pretty indiscriminately. One of my issues with Genshin, you're like in 4th year content, yet Hilichurls are still your enemies. Yeah. Or like these blobby guys, yeah. Some actual diversity. I mean, it's not only about diversity, because like now we know who Hilichurls are. It's like they're people of Khaenri'ah, trapped under a spell, slowly losing their mind and dying. And we still go around and we kill them. And we don't feel any remorse about that.
Wings of darkness.
Yeah, it's like we kill those water slimes, and we still kill the water slimes, and we still kill the water slimes.
Everybody stand.
On the one hand. On the other hand, you know there's the abyss. Oh, hey Lithium. Oh, you were around? Yeah, then I hope my rambling was somewhat entertaining. But yeah, good night. Oh, you can drop down. Alright. Can you climb back up, though? Yeah, I guess when it needs be, the wall is climbable. When it doesn't need to be, the wall is not climbable. Yeah, also in this area, the game is kind of lagging for me right now. I'm getting some frame drops. Like that aspect, even though they're just the common mobs with small difference. Every event is basically a whole new enemy mechanic to learn about. Kinda. But I still usually don't get why we are fighting them. Isn't there some other way to resolve the conflict?
I see everything.
Without, you know, murdering hundreds of enemies and then redoing the stages and murdering them all over again. So where are we supposed to go? Doctors from the good old times of violence is the answer. Yeah, but weren't we supposed to, you know, go through the whole amnesia arc and renounce our old and evil ways? Oh, they jumped. I didn't kill them. Why did they jump? Bruh. Yeah, Agnes' lore is plagued by enemy tropes. His first fight and talk leader. Yeah. Okay, but how do I get there? Okay, I guess this doesn't count. It doesn't count. But like, I have the key. Am I supposed to climb? The amnesia doctor is sane. Old doctor would have drunk their blood as well. Maybe. Oh, am I supposed to go through the purple gate? I guess that's the solution. Yeah, the yellow thing is... The answer is just we need to plug it into the other yellow thing. But,
How did I get on the ceiling? Did the room turn upside down, or... gravity itself?
Yeah, now we're in one of Escher's paintings. With, you know, endless staircases and everything. Yeah, we just need to open the door, go back, collect the thing, and probably plug it into this triangle shape at the bottom. The copying Ignite's 4.5 anniversary stream. I mean, this, I guess, quest has been out for a while. I need to catch up on this before I get to the new Archon quest, I guess. People saying that it's actually quite decent, but maybe it wasn't concluded that nicely.
It seems like I need to find a place to insert the rune.
Thanks, Traveler, for your insight. Honestly, didn't hear about Genshin at all. I mean, yeah, it's sort of. As I said before, I played it for as a replacement for Breath of the Wild, and I had a friend who invited me to play multiplayer with him.
Halt, humans! Fate has not granted you the right to enter this place.
But we're not humans.
Do you insist on an audience? Very well. And I grant you the trial of destiny.
Well, it looks like the Sunder's goon. Kinda.
Teamwork is dreamwork! Huh? Witness the power of Guhua! Know my sword!
Everyone hold hands. Make yourself at home. Yeah.
By royal decree!
Yeah. Yeah. Look at her. Committed to
Midnight Phantasmagoria.
Everybody stand back!
Okay, love it that when you're in Raven form, you still get damaged.
Rain outlines your fate.
Oh, it's a cryo shield. I guess I have to use fire. If I didn't know about that, and I didn't have any cryo... and I was mono cryo, for example, I would really struggle with this enemy.
Let me weave
I imagine.
know my
But some of the mechanics are kind of cool.
light it up!
Like the invincibility dodge, that you can basically dodge every attack if you know how it goes.
Cool face that fits no. Teamwork is dreamwork!
Midnight Phantasmagoria.
Rain cutter! Off we go!
But yeah, my builds are bad. The characters I leveled were not quite right, and my artifacts are trash, and my party composition is not ideal. If you have proper things, you can probably defeat them in like 30 seconds or faster.
More excited.
Yeah, combat is great, and the elemental interactions are also good. Except for Geo, I guess. Geo is really a wasted opportunity. Could have been so much better, could have been a lot more. But, no. According to... according to ancient traditions, rock is stoic, and it doesn't interact with anything. Still beat it easy? Yeah, it was relatively fine. Not the worst. But you can certainly get stuck in... I think regular enemies at level 90 are actually harder. And in the story mode, I think they are debuffed. Or maybe they don't have the same resistances. They don't feel as chunky, that's for sure. Yeah, you either one-shot or get one-shot. Yeah, true. Wait until you play Warframe.
We've made it to the end.
Wrapped in chains, hanging in midair, emanating a sinister aura. There's no mistaking it. It's just like the defiled statue. So it does have something to do with the Abyss Order, and these worshipping villagers remind me a little too much of the Grand Thief. That's it. Warframe is one of my most hated games as well. Doesn't say how much pay to win it is and how much people disregard it. It's pay to skip, to be completely honest. Yes, you can buy power, but the progression is in the game revolves around grinding and acquiring that power. And yes, you can purchase it, but then you kind of miss the point of the game, I guess. Yeah, the grind is kind of insane. But it's very chill at the same time. And if you know what you're doing, or if you know what to do, if you have someone guiding you, or if you're like me, someone who's ready to, gather enough information from the internet, like watching YouTube, tutorials, builds, suggestions, other websites too, with the guides and stuff, then, like me, you can figure out the game without having any veterans guiding you through it live. But, yeah. I don't want to spend 1,000 hours for something another player could get in a simple swipe. I mean, fair. When I was playing Warframe, it was more about the process, and it was just a very simple time waster. It is a very chill game. You can play it, you can shut off your brain and very easily play it.
What just happened?
The gameplay is really good, yeah. Genshin, it's a scam to suck your money. I mean, they have to monetize it somehow, but the scam is not really unlocking power. The scam is more about, what is it? The forma. Essentially, the majority of the purchases, or most of the money that the game gets, is by people just buying forma, and people buying platinum to trade with each other. Yeah, the gap between the new player and the playing players gets increased more and more since there's so much more to grind. True, but I don't think there's any competition. It's like in Warframe, you will get to the newest content. It will just take you some time.
As you wish.
In Genshin, there is the Abyss, but it's kind of unrealistic, I think. Expecting to be able to beat Abyss and get all 3 stars on all 12 levels is kind of outside of the realm of possibility, even for many paying players right now. So,
Oh, thank goodness.
No competition is what saves them. Yeah, if it was PvP, then there would have been riots already. True, but then it would have been a differently designed game.
A strange feeling that what just happened was meant to be. For this to happen, right at the moment when I was dreading worshipping at a statue of the Seven, it's as if fate was calling to me. You say that I bowed before that thing. Well, I have to try. No matter what, you said it yourself. I have to exhaust our options.
Honestly, here's a wild take. I think Genshin just needs a better multiplayer mode.
Papa?
Cory Bear! Oh, my goodness, it worked! It's a miracle! Oh, Cory Bear! You see? It worked! Cory Bear can speak again!
I agree that Genshin needs better multiplayer. But yeah, what I'm thinking of is that it should become basically the main way to play the game, or one of the 2 main ways to play the game.
Do you know who I am?
Of course. Your papa.
Like, the Abyss should needs to be multiplayer, for example.
Yes, this is what this feeling is.
You should be able to complete quests in the multiplayer mode.
Are you fully awake now?
Yes. It feels like I
just woke up from a long, long sleep. I dreamed that I was hiding in a little room.
I think there should be also like a separate mode that is more like, I don't know.
Wait.
Maybe like a roguelike, or maybe like,
What happened to me?
I don't know, something that would also make sense in the universe.
What's happened to me?
How to describe it?
Don't panic.
It's like not the domains that you use to grind for artifacts using what's it called? Using the resin, but something else, something more repeatable,
No more red sky.
something more long-term.
End of the world.
Because sort of right now, I think Genshin is like you.
But you get to stay.
If you're not invested, you come into the game just to clear the new Archon quests. Maybe roll for the new characters, and that's it.
Of course not.
And if you are invested, you log in every day to do your dailies and to spend your resin. And you're farming artifacts over and over and over and over. And I don't think it's a good gameplay bluff.
Really?
Spiral Abyss is kind of a mini roguelike. Kind of, but it's not very well executed in that case.
Rest here for now.
Rework the Spiral Abyss to be a true roguelike and make it multiplayer accessible.
You have to promise me something.
And make it so the quests work in multiplayer as well.
Mask. Understand? Whatever happens, you mustn't take it off.
Okay, Papa. I won't. I promise.
Not since that day have I been so...
It's unbelievable.
I knew that placing
What happens when they take off the mask?
was a waste of time.
There's the Megusta face behind
I
it.
even worshipped at one of their statues like a common fool. Never before have I humiliated myself like that.
You know, the guy
Once
who's the face that you would make if you were to say, "Oh yeah," with, you know, lines shut into just a couple of horizontal lines.
Mighty God. Nothing like one of the
Relaxed
seven.
lips.
That wondrous power, it was truly enchanting. Surely that must have been the reason I bowed down. Now then, after one besieges a god, and the god
This guy feels like he will start to call sin. More like join the abyss, or what they're called again. The abyssal, like this abyssal cult.
The god that has honored my a sinner. Oh, don't be absurd. You don't know a single thing about him. How dare you utter such blasphemy? You and I have both witnessed his divine power. When has the Seven worked a miracle like this before? Never.
Oh yeah, also the Seven. They are legendary gods, archons of the realm. That have been attributed some like amazing feats of strength. They've sort of radically changed the life on these continents, in these countries. And then sort of you get to meet them, and they're just some guys and some dudettes. And they fucking talk to you like it's nothing and join your adventuring party. And run around with you collecting chests. And their abilities are nothing even close to what the world tells you about them. Also, what the fuck is this?
There was a glorious kingdom established among...
Yeah, I don't care. What the hell is this? Oh, it's the battle pass. No. Whatever. I don't get why we are helping him while he's cursing you. I mean, didn't have you played Genshin before? The whole sort of every quest in Genshin is the traveler comes to a new place and starts helping people, just randomly, because we have nothing better to do. And one time when we're in Inazuma, the traveler says, "Nah, you guys have your stuff, but I don't think I'm gonna help." And it's extremely out of character for the traveler. And then what happens is a random guy dies because he gets deceived by the Fatui. And then the traveler says, "All right, let's snap him, bitches." Battle pass quick by all the tier with currency so Genshin can suck the most money. Yeah. No, that's not how it works. You purchase tiers with Prima Gems, that's correct. But before then, you have to also pay money to unlock the paid part of the Battle Pass, which gives you, I think, twice the amount of resources that the free part of the Battle Pass gives you. So it's like, essentially, if you're paying, then you get triple of what free-to-play players get. Okay, where are we supposed to go here? Okay, this is suspicious. I'm gonna play with the JoJo reference. Like that. JoJo! Kono Ryu da!
By royal decree.
Yeah, witness the power of Hyperbloom, essentially. Really wish to find who introduced loot boxes and battle passes to modern games. Good question. Don't know. Oh, also I missed one of your messages. Want to play a game where I can be the villain? Someone gives me an awful quest and doesn't reward me properly because who's dying tonight? I mean, I think there are games where you play as the villain. They're not really structured like that, like what you described, but
Impossible! What happened?
I was right here.
Worshippers have disappeared too.
Yoink.
Was it all an illusion? That's true.
Unlikely.
Yes, it can't have been an illusion. I still feel that awesome and wondrous power flowing through my mind and body. It was
Oh, you
neither
absorbed the
illusion
crystal.
nor coincidence and certainly no dream. It was a wonder. Yes.
It's like Fallout 4 allow you to
Wonder.
much
Let's
more
go,
freedom. You
traveler.
can really do whatever you want in the
There is
world.
surely a reason for
Yeah.
its disappearance, and
Kappa.
I do believe that someday
Fallout
in the
4.
future, we shall see it again.
You're turning into a Zolot.
Really have been a sinner and not a god.
Is this guy main quest? He's part of the main quest, actually. This is dreadful. I guess this is sort of the part of the main quest that is supposed to be an intermission between the Archon quests, and it's more focused on, you know, Dainsleif and our actual search for
Where has he gone? Oh, no,
for our sibling. Because out of the last time we saw the sibling, there was this, you know, perverted statue, or the corrupted statue, which is very similar to the crystal that we've seen here. And, like, also the problem is, like, we were with Dainsleif just before this whole segment. Like, why isn't this part of the story about us doing things with Dainsleif? Like, I don't care about this guy. I don't care about the Hewlett Earl son. Like, why do I have to interact with these people? Yeah, like, exactly.
He must have taken his mask off and seen what he looks like beneath it.
Shit has been dragging on for 30 plus minutes. How's this the best Genshin can offer? I mean, kind of. I mean, once again, it's the intermission before the Archon quest for the water area. And I think I'm correct with my assumption that this is all a dream.
He dropped it. Looks like we're going the right way. Come on.
Oh yeah, walk 2 meters, press the interact key. Walk another 2 meters, press the interact key. My favorite. If they really pull this as all a dream, I'm gonna be so mad. I mean, like, I called it 5 minutes in.
Hey, who are you? We haven't seen you around here before. What's your business here?
Nice gaze.
Have you seen a hilly churl? A hilly churl should have come past this way.
Yeah, this guy sounds extremely sane.
First. Don't make this more difficult than it needs to be.
I said, have you seen?
Hey, whoa. Look, sir, there's no need to get so worked up. There are hilly churls everywhere. What's the big deal? We see plenty of them out here.
Exactly. Matter of fact, we just took out a few of them back there. Those dumb boneheads.
You.
This guy just feels like ban writing to me. I mean, the whole Genshin plot is ban writing. Let's be real.
If you so much as laid a finger on Curry Bear.
But yeah, this is a particularly bad example.
You're raving mad! You've got some gall coming here to our nation insulting the forest rangers.
Curse you,
your mouth isn't moving.
Rangers.
That's not how you calm them down.
I don't get it.
That
Why
would
make such
never
a huge
work.
fuss over a few hilly
Anyways.
churls? Makes no sense.
He'd only just regained his mind. How could you do this to him? So tell me, forest rangers.
Yeah, it's like I would have been okay
really
with lack of
spare
lip sync
none
if
of
the
them?
story was actually good.
Did you really take out every last hilly churl you saw?
Jeez, you're really not gonna let this go. Fine, you weirdo. If you must know, I happened to cross paths with a solitary hilly churl when I left the team to, use the toilet. I was frightened at first, but it didn't seem to have any interest in me at all.
Juicy
It was just
details.
stumbling along in that direction, so I left it alone.
Yes. Wonderful.
Yeah, it's like
Wonderful.
you talk to the police. You sound clinically insane. You threaten them.
Leaving? Not even a thanks for the info, goodbye?
Yeah. Comes up to the cops, threatens them. Demands information, gets said information. Doesn't elaborate, leaves. Refuses to comment further. Oh, I think you're gonna jump.
Curry Bear! Curry Bear, stop! It's me! It's Papa! Whatever you saw, it was all a trick. An illusion. I told you, we're in a fairy tale world now. Nothing here is
Yeah, a
real.
terrible accident is about to
Please,
happen.
Curry Bear, come back. It's time to go back.
I mean, like, people...
How could this happen? He regained his mind. He
People
must
can
be
learn
able
to
hear me.
write
Sure.
decent stories somewhat quickly.
Curry Bear, we have to go home now.
Like... Just imagine Paimon dropkicking him from the ledge.
Papa?
Curry Bear,
Papa, I can't take it.
please, Curry Bear. It's my fault. I'm so sorry.
Imagine drop kicking Paimon.
It's all too much. Papa.
I see. I understand now. Finally, it all makes sense.
Well, I get why people hate Paimon so much, but in my opinion, Paimon is the best comedic relief character Genshin has. Yeah, it's just that sort of...
Finally, we can rejoice together. Wait, no. Why am I still calling you Traveler? Oh, I have known your true identity for some time now.
Like this expression. What the hell?
I suspected it was you from the beginning. I had to.
But yeah, like some, like occasionally the jokes involving Paimon are somewhat decent, but most of the time it's such utter garbage that sort of it is repulsing. But the problem is that there's so much of it that you sort of get accustomed to it.
Of course you haven't. With your status, you can hardly be expected to know all of us. In any case, I've been using a fake name this entire time.
But people accept Traveler as a valid name. Imagine meeting a random person in a role and secret names like Mystic Guy. Yeah.
You saw it too, didn't you? Unmistakable, the power inside Caribert and the power of the one you call as Sinner. It was one and the same.
Okay, this guy has changed names twice now.
Positive now. It's the power of the abyss, isn't it?
Yeah. And you're a double triple agent. You're so lost in the lore now. I mean, just remember that the sky is fake and you're good to go.
That is no business of yours. A sinner. Yes. Salvation for a sinner can only come from a sinner.
It doesn't make any sense.
Caribert did not deserve his fate, but now it's wonderful. He will be able to weave
Is the final boss or is that dad or just the arrogant guy playing with us? I mean, I think Alberic is like the surname of some sort of a scientist or researcher who's into the celestial mechanics or the heavenly principles or something like that.
Sinister. Dangerous. Oh, I never imagined that you, of all people, would deny the abyss. How ridiculous. We once believed that you would bring new strength.
I mean, I occasionally
to Conria.
regret that I chose the female traveler instead of the male traveler.
A wondrous mystery far beyond our imagination and comprehension.
But then the choice was between Granny Pants and Twink, so...
We yearned for that future. We looked to you to take us there. But what did you bring us instead? Oh, Prince of Conria.
Oh yeah.
Did he just call me?
Yeah, we look in the mirror and turns out that we're our brother. Ooh. Bum, bum, bum.
Traveler. Hey, Traveler. Traveler.
But yeah, once again, I don't remember what Alberic's deal was again. I think he was mentioned like somewhere. but I'm not 100% sure. Has he gone insane doing his research? Maybe. Because his son to change, tried to repent, failed, gone away. As in, like, yeah, could be. Yeah, the amount of reversals is way too much. Yeah, for such a small segment. Yeah, way too dramatic.
The ley lines
Yeah.
nearby. It appears that the Abyss tampered with them, and they've been in turmoil ever since. Information and memories flow within the ley lines. What did you witness?
Oh, he's the founder of the Order,
You
right?
mean Clotar Alberich? After founding the Abyss Order, his faith in the Abyss led him to do a great many things.
Wait, dramatic for no reason? I mean, because the story is supposed to be... It's supposed to evoke an emotion, there's supposed to be twists and turns. The audience is supposed to be excited at all of that. But the fact that you need to, you know, build up to it, you need to set it up properly. You need to not miss with the delivery of the steps that come up to the climax.
Was just one perverse product of his use of abyssal power during his life. You could say that. He wouldn't be the Abyss
So, yeah.
Order's prince otherwise.
Poor execution. Feels like a child wrote this whole segment. Yeah, exactly.
So you saw his memories from centuries ago through your own eyes. It all but defies belief. Still, as I'd suspected, the notion of the Loom of Fate did indeed rear its head during that time. And it seems closely connected to Clotar Alberich's son, Caribert, and what happened to him. And yet your brother never breathed a word of this incident to me. I wonder, was that the moment that he decided to go down this path?
He's looking at this Archulord is better than looking at Lunatic Dad.
Indeed.
I mean,
Clearly this series
he's
of
designed
events
as a
won't
playable
hold
character.
you
That guy was designed as an NPC. So.
What is it?
Oh, we need to go into the cave again? Or do we need to find the mushrooms?
You scared the Duke out of Paimon! Did you rebury them yet?
A male and female skeleton
Hmm?
buried together. Interestingly, the male skeleton appears to have been interred much later. And it's holding a silk scarf in its hand. But what does this mean? And how did you know that there were bodies buried? What? Unless Clotar Alberich finally found a way to rid himself of the curse. This all raises far too many questions.
Yeah.
Time to think.
But why are we still here?
And to search my memory.
Just to suffer?
in pieces.
I can feel my leg. And my arm. Even my fingers.
Why?
The comrades I've lost. The body I've
Let me
lost.
split up for now.
Won't stop
I think the
hurting.
might have seen you.
Who's he?
Yes. I have my suspicions as to his identity, but I need to confirm some other details before I can be sure. If the time is right, I will tell you when we next meet.
But what do you mean that he saw the Traveler? How is that possible?
I fear that while these things would limit anyone else, they are no obstacle to him.
What is he?
All right, let's leave it there.
There goes Dane. And just like that, it's back to being the two of us again, huh?
Oh, Paimon, one more thing.
What is it?
I'm a lesbian.
Huh?
I just think the players could not understand what was happening if they actually paid attention. Could be. It is often related to the devs not believing that the players are capable of understanding the... what's it called? And there's time remaining. Whatever. So that means devs are aware of the awful writing? Perhaps. Oh yeah. It's like just to tell you that the male traveler is supposed to be canon.
I do worry about the well-being of my
Oh yeah. The game gives you a bunch of rewards if you come back to the game after not playing it for a while. I didn't get that. Whatever. Oh, and we're ready for the Archon quest. Wonderful.
Absolutely fine, mein Fräulein.
Yeah, I think they might have revamped a few things. But watching the stream, my non-influence of the Genshin just increased. I mean, like, we're on the same page. But yeah, being... There are a lot of things to have gripes with, that's for sure. And that's also one of the reasons why I stopped playing the game. Because the issues are a bit too much, and it feels that they can be easily fixed. You played Nier Automata? No, but I have heard of it.
Oh, how exciting!
But yeah, like, I, for example, didn't know that they sort of added these new sort of backgrounds that correspond to the regions, and that they added the poses to the characters. That is certainly new. Just to give you sort of a, what's it called? A perspective, to put things into perspective and to show you how that I haven't played this game for a very long time. Would you like seeing a playthrough from me? Sure. I kind of sort of already know what the game is about and how it plays out. But maybe. Could be decent content. Could be a cool thing to do. Especially if sort of I sort of decide that I'm good with gacha games, for instance. And then we can close the Genshin chapter for good. We can uninstall Star Rail. We can... Okay, I'm not sure why the game decided that I completed the dailies, because I didn't complete the dailies. Oh, Fontaine. Cool. From visuals to combat to sound design, everything looks perfect. Cool. I mean, quite a few people have recommended that game to me, so I am considering it. Like, one gacha revealing is good in case you need some random content. I mean, like, so... Like, there's a bunch of games that can work in this way. It doesn't have to be a gacha game. I have been enjoying Deep Rock Galactic recently. I've been enjoying Legends of Runeterra recently. It's just that sort of I'm not always in the mood for playing any particular game. I like to vary things up a bit. Arknights is certainly a sort of a safe choice in the sense that there's always something to do, and I like the whole sort of split between gameplay stages and story readings, because I like to voice the characters and you know, not really voice act, but you know, play act the story and use the interesting voices and have fun in that way. Batman Emil would be 10 out of 10. You ever tried TFT? No. It really takes a lot to get into, and I'm not sure if I really want to get into it. It's super intimidating. But yeah, in terms of Arknights, it feels that I'm running out of good stories to do. So I'm a bit on the fence. Still have yet to experience the two best stories. Still very nervous, lingering echoes. Alright. The question is, sort of, in terms of reading, is it feasible to do on stream, or does just reading everything require 12 hours? That's sort of the biggest thing that might be preventing me from doing it. That's kind of the issue. Didn't I have some teleport points unlocked around here? Okay, let me run it back and unlock the thing for next time, because how do I phrase it? I know for sure I'm not launching this game again until next time we decide to run some multiplayer, run some dungeons, or go exploring or things. And not having the TP points is really awkward. Don't know word count for either, but I assume they're long, as all of them are long. I mean, that's sort of a bit of a problem, because I think being wordy is what is also preventing me from really jumping into them immediately. Because, like, I certainly would when sort of in terms of the material, or how do I say? I've said this before. I've said it all before. Don't be surprised. So what the story tries to tell is good, but how the story tells it is a completely different story. And I was often disappointed with how things were presented. What it's trying to say was great, but
what sort of work is that?
How it says is well, not so. Not my favorite. Yeah, just look at all this. What's the fastest way to get here? Probably you flying again. Teleport disabled? Why? Oh yeah, because you need to sit through the animation. Naturally. This one seems mid-sized. Lingering Echoes is rather on the smaller size. Still big. I mean, like, yeah, a visual novel. It is what it is. Now let's take a boat this time. I don't want to fly all the way. I think it's going to be faster on a boat. There's the sign, just underneath Noel's feet, or in between them. Because like the default perspective is this, and you're just looking at her butt. I don't like that. Extremely sus angles. Give me the boat.
I'll catch up.
You got 4 drops for Genshin while watching you. Yeah, too bad I won't ever return. I mean, totally fair. And honestly, kind of good riddance. Because, like, don't get me wrong, I did get quite a bit of enjoyment out of playing the game, for what it's worth. But nah. Yeah, gameplay and simply exploring the world is great. Yeah. And I still haven't engaged in farming artifacts too much. Me and Bashi did it a little bit today,
Leave it to me.
but like,
All of it, whatever it is. What exactly is it? I didn't quite catch your request.
yeah, but the problem is that you need to do it every single day for months on end in order to get to a decent power level. Yeah, too many downsides. Kind of, basically, yeah. I'm actually close to a bunch of TP points. So I'll just collect them all and I'll call it a day, I guess. Okay, it's here somewhere. Upper levels, lower levels. And here we can climb the buildings. Grinding for a small chance that the perfect artifact is not replayability. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. It is grind for the sake of grind, or for the sake of taking up our time. And I don't like it anymore that the game wastes my time. I've played way too much Warframe already. I have grinded my fair share, and I'm not grinding anymore. Yeah, weapon gacha is just trash. True. It should be on my right somewhere. A little confused. Oh, here it is. Vision 200 plus hours on Blade and Soul. That sounds fun. Was it? Because like 200 hours, man. I used to believe the MMO is a solo player and the only way to get endgame equipment without draining grades was fishing. Actually, one day an MMO will make raids doable on your own as well. True, but then sort of there's also the argument of if you can complete the game solo, what's the point? Isn't the online or isn't the multiplayer aspect supposed to be the big selling point of it? And then with MMOs, it's extremely difficult because the genre is mostly about numbers. If you don't have the numbers, then it's tough to complete things. But yeah, like, making things more accessible is certainly a huge plus. Because, like, I mean, it can be a reason to go out and meet new people, make new friends. And this is sort of what MMOs used to be. It's like essentially like chat rooms with the reason to, you know, be there together and with sort of common activities to pursue. Nowadays, it's a little easier to, you know, achieve the same things by different means. So nobody knew what it was. I mean, yeah, that certainly makes it difficult. What are those floating cubes? This... Looks visually impressive, but why? Anyways. I mean, like, technically, there's a chance of, you know, meeting people in the game and collaborating with them rather than drawing in new people. Joining existing guilds or existing communities, becoming part of that. Yada yada. That kind of exists, that is possible.
Someone needs assistance.
But I don't know. Oh, you had fun in Ice Spire Peak? Honestly, underrated area. No, this is obviously a boss.
Cry out my illustrious name.
Spent almost an hour climbing the highest peak on the Earth region, then seemingly low stamina. Yeah. I had fun because I said, fuck me, story, and just went to explore the world. Yeah, it's like, it's surprising how sort of oftentimes the fun that you have in the game is when you kind of ignore what the game is telling you to do and rather do what you think would be fun. Ignoring the rules, the conventions, the expectations. Creating your own fun. It's like, oh yeah, I am underleveled for the area, but I'm still gonna, you know, run around and dodge those guys' attacks. It's gonna make the gameplay spicy because there will be like the risk of dying and losing a bunch of progress, but that makes it more exciting, arguably. gives you a different spin on the game. That is also the reason why I enjoy tabletop role-playing games, because there you can literally do whatever the hell you want. You're not constrained by video game logic or programming. You can just say, well, fuck it. My character will do this because I think it's cool, I think it's thematic, I think it would be interesting, I think it would make sense. And you can drive the story forward instead of, you know, letting the game drive the story forward for you and just being the passenger. Qingyan Peak. Isn't it like in the Liyue Mountains? Because that's actually one of my most favorite areas, because of just the landscape is extremely unique and offers a different challenge for, you know, moving around and stuff. Yeah, but exploring that area is super fun. Okay, last checkpoint, and then we call it a day. So yeah, and honestly, this is sort of also one of the reasons why I picked up streaming, because I don't want to be a passenger anymore. I want to be the one who creates things. Watching YouTube videos is all fun and good, but what if I can make one? The process of making one is the same kind of entertainment that you would get from watching a video, but you have the agency. You decide how the video is going to turn out, what is going to be about, the style, the words that you'll choose. Or, okay, I'm not actually making videos, I'm streaming, which for me is a little easier. I am the kind of person who likes to improvise, come up with things on the spot, and be flexible and adapt to the circumstances. But, but still, the point stands. It's like, you can watch the stream, or you can launch a stream yourself and create your own fun. Yeah. I swear, Official didn't used to be this horny. She used to be relatively normal. Yeah, who knows? Maybe in time, this will become a huge channel. But like, that isn't my goal. Sort of starting out. What I want to do is I want to have fun. This is kind of like a hobby for me. I'm still trying to. I mean, like, I'm okay with wholesome and not wholesome things. It's just that sort of there's a degree of decency that you have to follow. But yeah, saying that, oh, this was my first rule 34. on from Genshin. Good to know. Keep us informed. That is actually kind of, you know, curious and an interesting thing to compare, because like everyone is exposed to that to some degree, and some people may have actually been brought into the game by something lewd, and then they stayed for the more wholesome things, and that is actually kind of makes for an interesting story, you know. And we're all adults here, right? Right? I like to imagine that we're adults. Honestly, there's very little difference between adults and children. The only actual difference is not, you know, being smart or being something. It's just experience. Gained a few thousand players. Maybe tens of thousands of players. Because of Rule 34. Bro, please. I jumped there once, I can do it again. Maybe I'm just a little tired. But yeah, who knows? Maybe enough people will find me engaging enough to stick around for longer. Who knows? But for now, it's great to have you around. And I certainly enjoy your company. But yeah, that is why I prefer being the dungeon master in D&D. This is why I prefer streaming to watching streams, and this is why I want to pick up creating YouTube videos rather than watching them. But yeah, everything is in your hands. Well, not everything, but many things. So be bold, be brave, take the initiative into your hands, and do what you want and see what happens. And do everything that depends on you, and for things that don't, just don't worry about it. I guess that's all for me.
I created another universe and founded paradise.
Can you go to Liyue?
And the princess.
Liyue. Okay, let's go there. But I think I uncovered the whole region. Next time, if we do multiplayer, we can go to specific points, to specific places. Like unlock the fast travel points, unlock the domains, open some chests and stuff. All right, so we in Liyue. Where would you like me to go? All the way up there? Getting here as a beginner was so satisfying, even though I couldn't do what is here. True. Remember tea house looking stuff also existing here. Yeah, it's somewhere below on the hills. And there is certainly a tea house around somewhere. But yeah, thanks a lot for coming to my TED Talk. Thanks a lot for enjoying the stream. Hope to see you again soon. I think I'll be streaming again on Sunday. I'll have to decide what we're gonna do. Maybe some dwarves. I think with my faster internet now, playing dwarves in multiplayer lobbies should be doable. So maybe Deep Rock Galactic, or maybe we'll fool around in Legends of Runeterra, like Path of Champions with Kindred or something. That could be an awesome idea. Arknights at the end of the day. I still haven't cleared the EX stages or the secret stages or whatever, so maybe I could do that. Or maybe I'll just open up a guide and save myself some time. That could also work. Yeah, it's like, I'm not sure if I want to torture myself. I certainly want to, like, maybe keep up a little bit and get a few more resources from the store. But yeah, like, in terms of time, it's a bit complicated. Pain is always good content. I mean, good content for whom? You keep telling me that it has to be fun for me as well. And to be totally honest, I am the kind of person who hates losing more than he likes winning. So I can do the pain content, but it certainly takes a toll. But we'll see. We'll do something fun. And certainly I am thinking of doing the planning for the 24-hour stream. Oh, also, I wanted to draw the avatar as well. Maybe we can busy ourselves with that. Who knows? After 1 to 2 hours of grind, it feels satisfying. Yeah, I mean, I know that for many people it is satisfying. For me, it is just a relief, and it doesn't bring too much satisfaction. Yeah, hours of effort for a minute of happiness. Yeah, kind of a weird deal. Remember to post it on Discord? I would. I will. I usually post the announcement like a day or two in advance, so should be good. Anyways, that's all from me for now. Thanks a lot for watching. As usual, my dear kittens, good luck, have fun, take care, and good night. Bye.